Hi, it's Allannah and welcome back to YogaYin. Thank you so much for joining us today. Today I put together a sequence for specifically reducing testosterone. So this sequence is going to be suitable for you if you've been diagnosed with high testosterone or PCOS as well. It's interesting because when I googled lowering testosterone, there was virtually nothing that came up apart from nutritional ways to lower testosterone. I had no idea that there was so little information there. And when I referred to my textbooks, there was barely anything in there as well. So it's taken me a couple of weeks, but I've come up with a sequence that will lower testosterone and increase estrogen. I do believe this is the only yoga video out there for actually reducing testosterone rather than increasing it or just balancing the hormones. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm very proud of it. Namaste. Okay, so for this sequence, I want you to grab a couple of big thick pillows or a big thick blanket. We're going to start by standing because my student wanted something that was quite active and half an hour. So I want you to find your Tadasana spine. I'll move back on my mat so you can see all of me. And I want you to have your feet underneath your hips and pick up your toes and spread them and plant them down, and pick up your heels and then plant your heels down. And I want you to feel your weight in your feet. Feel it in the big toes. So we're going to ground the body first of all. Bring your awareness to your knees, and if you lock your knees back like I do, soften them. That will bring your pelvis into alignment. Bring the inner thighs in together. Feel a bit of a tightening. And then tuck your tailbone under. Draw up through the sides of the body rather than the belly. Roll the shoulders back and down. Good. The arms are steady and strong. Drop your chin, looking straight ahead at me. Beautiful. I want you to take a couple of deep breaths here. When you feel nice and steady, I want you to raise both arms up and over the head. And then we're going to exhale and fold forward. And we're going to hold Uttanasana, full forward bend. And if the availability is there, I want you to slide your palms underneath the soles of your feet. And draw your head in towards your body. And really exhale. And with each exhalation, release a little more. Bring your weight forward over the toes. Three more deep breaths here. Good. And then inhale, look up, release your hands and slowly roll all the way up the body. Shoulders, neck and head are the last to come up, and then step your feet out wide. I want you to step your foot out, and then we're going to gently bring the hands to the hips, steady the hips. And then I want you to either take hold of your inner elbows or bring your hands to reverse prayer. Beautiful. When you're ready, inhale, open up your chest only slightly, and exhale. Coming all the way down, tucking the chin in, bringing the head to the knee, holding it here. Good. And then I want you to lower your right hand. Place it on your leg, no weight or fingertips in front of the body. Coming into now Trikonasana. Beautiful fertility pose. Spreading the fingers nice and wide. Couple more deep breaths here. Last one. Gorgeous. And now I want you to turn the feet. Lower the arm. Outer edge of the foot is parallel with the mat. And then just sink down over that right leg. Again, bringing the head towards the knee. Weight is forward over the toes. Beautiful. Bring your hands to center now. Bend your knees if you need to. Inhale here and exhale, lower your head. Walking your hands either between your feet or back behind the feet, whatever feels good for you. Excellent. Inhale, walk your hands forward. And exhale, bring your hands to the hips. And inhale, come all the way back up to center. Beautiful. Inhale here. And then exhale, bring your hands to the hips again. Opening up the chest and folding forward all the way. Keep your hands on the hips this time. Weight forward over the toes. Inhale when you're ready. Come all the way back up and release the arms. Inhale now, and I want you to interlace your fingers behind your back. Open up the chest and then fold forward, and then bring your arms up and over. If that feels okay, and if it doesn't, rest the backs of the hands. Good. And then inhale, come all the way back up. Release the arms out to the side. Bring the hands to the hips. Gently open up the throat. Fold forward to halfway. Placing the hands on the mat. Taking hold of your big toes. Middle index finger and thumb. Bend the knees if you need to. And then bend the elbows and release your head. One more deep breath. Inhale, look up. And now walk your hands over to your left foot. And I want you to bring your head to your knee. Beautiful. Now we're going to turn these feet out. Left foot out, back foot in, coming into Trikonasana, bringing the hand to the hip first of all, raising the arm high up to the ceiling, turning the head if that's comfortable for your neck. One more breath. And then look down at the foot. Turn the back foot in. Take hold of the inner elbows or come into reverse prayer. And then gently come over the leg. And then inhale. Come all the way back up and just release. Shake the legs out. Beautiful. So some really strong leg work there. Keeping it active and dynamic and warming up the uterus. Now we're just going to turn our feet out, worrying about our posture. Place our hands on our hips and then just circle the hips. Keep the knees nice and bent. Again, bringing warmth to the uterus and just loosening up the hips and the lower back, which have done so much work. And then reverse those circles. And then if you like to, coming into the infinity symbol, circle of 8. It should feel really good. Good, coming back to center. Feet underneath the hips. Feeling the weight in your feet once more. Bringing the tips of your thumbs together, tips of your fingers, Yoni Mudra. Place them over the belly, breathing down into the belly. Close the eyes. Letting the eyes open when you're ready. Come down to your mat. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to come into Balasana, pose of a child. And I want you to choose how you want to practice this today. Take your knees out to the side and you can slide your hands forward and release your head if you wish. Belly is nice and free. Or if you'd like to make it more comfortable for yourself, take a couple of pillows and place them. And then gently lay down, pop your head to one side. It's completely up to you, whatever feels better for you. Lots of forward bends in this sequence, lots of held postures. So we've really worked the body, but we haven't increased testosterone in the body, which is really important. And now we're just going to give the body a bit of a rest. 2 more deep breaths here. And if you're lying on your pillows, take your pillows out from under you, stretch out your arms. And when you're ready, gently walk the hands right back into the knees. And we can come into a seated position, taking the legs out in front of us. Toes pointed up towards the ceiling, flesh of the buttocks pulling it back. And if you'd like to, you can sit up on your pillow or on a folded blanket. Beautiful. Take a deep breath here, and then I want you to bend up your right knee. Place the sole of your right foot to the inner left thigh, and then turn your body over that extended leg. Raise your arms and fold forward and bend the knee if you need to here. Otherwise, just take hold wherever you're comfortable. Janushirasana, head to knee pose. 6 deep breaths. Inhale, reach out your fingers, sitting up and out of the spine, twisting gently over that straight leg. Two more deep breaths here. And then inhale here and exhale, twisting back to center, swapping over legs, extending that right leg now, bending the left, bringing that in the sole into the thigh, twisting over your extended leg, raising your arms and exhale, fold forward, bend your knee up if you need to, don't strain your lower back. Inhaling and exhaling, dropping the head. And then inhale, look up, stretch out your arms and gently turn over that straight leg. Keep your hand close to the spine, spine nice and straight, don't lean back. Belly nice and soft. Inhale and exhale back to center. Take your two legs out in front of you and just give them a bit of a shake. And now we're going to take the legs out nice and wide to Upavista Konasana. Now, if you have any issues with your knees, I want you to bend up your knees here if you're finding it's too strong. But we have done a lot of work with the legs while we were standing up, so it should be okay. I want you to just hold this position. Couple of deep breaths. And then I want you to take those pillows, place them in front of you, working into that liver meridian, very good for fertility. But we are just going to rest on our pillows. Now, if you are very flexible, you could use one pillow instead. It's completely up to you, but I want you to be completely relaxed. With each exhalation, feel the body release. Two more deep breaths. And then when you're ready, come back up. Pop your pillows to one side and gently, gently, gently release the legs, giving them a little bit of a shake. And then when you're ready, legs together, reach up towards the ceiling, bend your knees if you need to, and coming down into Paschimottanasana, full forward bend, 6 deep breaths. Beautiful. When you're ready, stretch your fingers out, come up and out of your hips, and lower your arms. Coming down now into Appanasana, blanket under the head if you wish. Hands over the knees and making circles on the lower spine. Lumbar spine has done a lot of work. Reversing those circles when you're ready. And hugging the knees into the belly. Bring the soles of the feet together, the tips of the thumbs and knees together. Couple of deep breaths, no more here. And then rolling off to one side, and we're going to come into legs up the wall. So when you're ready, sitting sideways to the wall, blanket ready for your neck and head. Buttocks into the wall, legs up the wall, feet together, Yoni Mudra at the belly, focusing on the uterus, bringing the awareness to the uterus, the womb. If you would like to bring your legs out to the side, do so. And when you're ready, bring them back to center. Bend your knees, roll off to one side, calming back to your mat. Tips of the thumbs and the fingers together. Reducing any stress or anxiety in the body. Beautiful. When you're ready, float your eyes open. I want you to rub the palms of your hands together, creating a good heat in the palms, balancing the left and the right side of the brain, and then just placing the hands over the belly. Bringing that warmth to the belly. Taking a sense of peace and calm through with you into the rest of your day. And float your eyes open. Bring the hands to prayer. So that is our sequence for lowering testosterone. So what we've effectively done is done an energetic, strong practice without increasing the testosterone, increasing the estrogen levels in the body, also dealing with anxiety and calming the nervous system and warming up the uterus. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Please keep your feedback coming. At the moment I'm getting about 10 to 20 questions a day, so that's great. So I am trying to get back to everybody. And if you'd like a personalized sequence of your own, please contact me on Facebook or on my email address, allannah@yogayin.com.au. Namaste.